So welcome back to Chew on This, and today we're going to do some cleaning of artichokes. Today I want to show you how to clean an artichoke so that it's ready for stuffing, and I'm going to put that aside just so I can get some water ready. It's called acidulated water. I'm going to add the juice of a lemon into the water, and that's where my artichokes are going to end up. So as I clean them so that they don't turn brown, I'm going to cut a lemon in half and just squeeze the entire juice of this lemon into the water, and going to add the peel in and all. Don't worry about the seeds, just go ahead and squeeze it all in there, and we're just going to set that off to the side so that as I clean the artichokes, they'll go in there. Keeps them from turning brown. So here we have a large artichoke. I'm going to start off by trimming off the top portion, about a third of it, to expose where the choke is. So we'll cut that down, and then I'm going to just get rid of this and trim off the stem, a portion of the stem, leaving about 1/4 of an inch on the bottom so that it can sit in the bottom of your pot. And then I'm going to start by just peeling away these large outer leaves. I like to trim them down to the center green leaves, the more tender leaves. You might like to keep the outer leaves on. These leaves do have some meatiness at the bottom of each leaf that can be used for dipping into the sauce or dipping into butter. But I'm going to peel them away till I get down to the tender pieces. And after they're braised, after an artichoke is braised, the entire thing can be eaten, and you won't wind up with any harder leaves to peel away at all. After I get those outer leaves taken away, I'm going to just trim up all these remnant pieces from the leaves itself. But first I'm trimming the stem. Again, this is to clean it up, to make it look nice, but also it will be entirely edible after it's been braised. And then I'm going to use a paring knife and clean away all these harder bits that were left from the leaves that were pulled off of the artichoke, and just bringing it down so that, again, this is so that we can eat the entire thing, nothing hard or unpleasant, and it also looks very nice. So let's trim that all away, all around, till it looks like you're happy with it. A nice sharp paring knife makes this a breeze. And then let's just clean this all up and go on to clean away the inner portion. And using just a regular spoon, although if you have a grapefruit spoon, it'll work even better. But we're going to sort of press down till we hit the bottom of the inside of this artichoke, and start turning it and scooping at the same time in an effort to raise up the thistle and the choke that's in the inner core. And that's, you'll see here, this fuzzy sort of material, that's the choke. And that we want to get out, because after stuffing it, if you bite into that, that's very unpleasant. And we don't want to, it doesn't feel good in your mouth, and it certainly isn't going to add to the recipe. So get it all scooped out, and while we're scooping out, we're going to actually hit the heart itself. And that's what we're doing. We're cleaning out that whole area, exposing it so that it'll be easy to get down into that cavity to stuff it, cleaning it all away. And that's what it looks like when it's all clean. Let's take a look. Here we go. Just get that last bit and see the inner. Let me just take that out. And then you can see that's what it looks like all cleaned out. I'm going to give it a rinse underneath the sink. This also will help to make sure that you've gotten it all out. Just use your finger gently, making sure there's no thistles left so you don't cut yourself. And clean it completely out, and we're going to put it in that bath, that acid water bath of the lemon and water. Now we're going to clean this away, and I'm going to show you another way to do the very same thing with the artichoke, cleaning it, only making it one step easier in a sense. You'll see. We'll start again by just trimming off the top a third of the way, trimming off our stem, and then I'm just going to cut it from north to south pole, right in half. And taking a look on the inside, we see there's the heart, and just above that is the thistly area that contains the choke. And we're going to use a spoon to do the very same thing, but first let me peel off these outer leaves down to the tender green leaves, pulling away these outer leaves again. And once again, you can keep them if you like. And then I like to trim them up. Here's another way to trim off some of the brown on the leaves, making it look really pretty. And then also keeping in mind these are going to be pieces that you can actually eat. And we're going to scoop out the entire choke. And you'll notice that as I'm cleaning it, it's a lot easier to get down and under it because I can see where it is. And that's also going to be helpful by doing it when we cut it in half. It not only makes it easier to clean, you can see where what you're reaching for, what you're aiming for, but it also makes it very simple to steam. You can steam them in this after you've cut them in half, but it also makes them very easy to stuff. And then we can just place them on their back just like that. So thanks for tuning in. Just one more little detailed portion there we'll get out, and that's going to be ready for you to stuff, steaming them and stuffing them when you've cut them in half. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time on Chew on This. For more nutrition tips and recipes, visit my website at mycorenutrition.net.